Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve. The Cavaliers are out of Cleveland as they take on their Eastern Conference rival in tonight's contest. Welcome to the home of the Toronto Raptors, a great venue for basketball. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. Sinks the triple. And great, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
From deep, Trent. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. It's a three-point game. Pass to Garland. For three, Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
And here's Boucher. Back to Van Vliet. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Garland with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. Pass to Stephens. A shot that time, not on target. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Van Vliet with it. Just 5 on the clock. Boucher with the ball. Defended by Allen. Boucher's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Screen by Allen. Back to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. It's Trent on the wing. No good with the triple.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Here's Mobley. Kicks it out to Allen. Mitchell with it. And it's Trent picking him up. To the paint. Here's Stevens. Another shot. Kicks it out to Mitchell. For the three. And another miss by Cleveland.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Well, if you get Fred VanVleet a look in space, good things are bound to happen.
Back to Mitchell. With the drive. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Indoors, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Trent outside. Here's Van Vliet. And Siakam throws it down.
You have to love the aggression right there. He's got the vertical, might as well put it to good use.
Pass to Mobley. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape the defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
Basket counts.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish through contact and get the bucket.
And that one's good, Barnes.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Knocks down the three ball. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Pass to Steffens. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he finished last season right around 71% from the line, so not exactly his best percentage.
That free throw missing.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Good on the second free throw. 9 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down low with 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Banton. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors lead by 1. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Here's Allen. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Pass to Flynn. Now Young. Now here's Achua. Defended by Allen. Back to Young. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins, getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Barnes outside. A 3 ball. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
The wide open look here for Garland. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
He's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
From deep, drills the three-pointer. Young's got himself on the board with 3 there. Evaluating recent attempts, Doris, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Pass to Siakam. And stolen by Mobley. Here's LeVert. Driving in. Misses from short range. Siakam with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Siakam misses. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now, here's Mobley. Here's LeVert. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. LeVert's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
Well, Coro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Here's Van Vliet. Anunoby has the open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. 1:49 left in the first half of the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Van Vliet on the wing. Back to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Pass to Trent. Van Vliet outside. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, because of his high basketball IQ, Fred Van Vliet understands catch and shoot. I'm shot ready. Jumper in.
Here's Mitchell. And Boucher sends it back. Kept alive.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here is Trent outside. The shot misses. So the Cavaliers will take it the other way. Mitchell outside. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
That's a monster finish by one of the elite athletes in the NBA. Donovan Mitchell doing work.
Here's Van Vliet. And that one's on target from the wing. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter. Mitchell looking it over. Pass to Okoro. He takes it in. LeVert with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. LeVert's got 5.
Well, you cannot allow Karis LeVert to square up from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's going to knock down that shot with great consistency.
Now Van Vliet. He's got 7. Pass to Anunoby. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. 5 points in the game.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the three-point shot in response. Wow.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Raptors out in front, up by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Timeout is called first of the game for the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers trail by 3.
Guys, I've got to say, one of the things I love the most about the Toronto Raptors, how special their fan base is. Really, when you think about it, Canada much more associated with the great sport of hockey, but they love professional basketball.
Pass to Anunoby. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Oh, you're right. This fan base here in Toronto is terrific and certainly gets excited to cheer on their Raptors. They love them.
They do, and their theme is, quote, "We the North." You can truly tell how much these fans love the Raptors. Remember the scene in Jurassic Park outside the stadium, that special area when the finals were going on in 2019. It was pure pandemonium.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, "It means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much. We can go out there and give them something to be proud of." Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, DA. Thank you so much.
Well, Darius Garland showing good vision and making good decisions. Exactly what you need from your point guard.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Van Vliet looking around. Trent with the wide open look. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Pass to Garland. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Garland's got 7.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Anunoby, good.
Tremendous vision from Chris Boucher. He is making a case for being more involved offensively.
And Doris, it seemed to change the scenery was good for Chris Boucher.
Guys, think about a guy like Chris Boucher, an unknown quantity when he enters the NBA, a tribute to the player development system in Toronto. Here was a guy with a lean frame. You didn't know what he could be in the NBA. A career year in 2021. The guy can flat shoot the basketball, he can be dangerous in transition, and he competes on the defensive end.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Cans it from downtown.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Garland left side. For 3, Love. Cleveland moving it around. 4 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. Toronto leading by 6. Offensive rebound. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Boucher with the steal. Here's Anunoby. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
What you appreciate is OG Anunoby's detailed and patient offensive approach, simply taking what the defense gives him.
Garland with it, and it's Trent picking him up. For 3, Love. Here's Lopez. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
You know, one of the most impactful offensive rebounders in the game, Robin Lopez doing work.
Cavaliers making a switch here.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
They get it back. Here's Anunoby. They shoot again. Kicks it out to Siakam. To the inside. Boucher. There's the triple. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got the lead up to 9 now for the Raptors.
Don't lose track of OG Anunoby. He's put in real time to make that jumper legit.
Back to Mitchell. Sweet move. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Stolen by Mitchell. Allen's shot is off. Here's Barnes. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's not going to go for him. And we've reached the end of the third. Raptors lead by 8. We're going to step aside for just a second. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Raptors leading by 8. Here is Flynn. Pass to Benton. And here is Achua. Excellent D there from Allen. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. Lets it go from deep. Connects from 3-point range. Garland's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Cavs. Back to Barnes. And the shot falls short this time. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Here's Benton. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Boy, and not just the aggression, the ability to get to the rim, but how about the finish with intention? Oh.
Young outside. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Stolen by Allen. And now Okoro running the floor all by himself.
Well, the physical gifts of Isaac Okoro are evident. Now it's about what are my best skills and what can help me become a real rotation player in the NBA.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
To the middle to take the lead. Rejected by Van Vliet. Siakam for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Cavaliers trailing. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving the ball around. Okoro. And the layup's good off the glass.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
To the wing on the left. Stolen by Mitchell. Now here's Garland. Mitchell outside. Mobley up top. Pass to Allen. Shakes him. Siakam pulls it in. An even 3-on-3 break. There's the 3. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
And then Allen slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And it's Trent in the corner. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Gary Trent Jr. has been fearless since the moment he stepped into the NBA. How about that big-time bucket?
From deep 3-point range, You can't hit that time. And Toronto will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Outside Garland. Back to Allen. Inside. Nice move. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 13 points in the second half.
And this young guy is fearless. Darius Garland delivering.
It's good. And the Raptors lead by 3.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
Here's Mitchell. It counts. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
What a baller this young man is. Anunoby, even though he's young, he looks like a veteran in the clutch.
Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside. Money!
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making.
And it's Trent in the corner. It's money from deep.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
On the wing, Anunoby. And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analyst. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Van Vliet outside. Here's Anunoby. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Here's Zubac. And it's slammed in by... Zubac.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Van Vliet. Outside Anunoby. Oh, and they immediately answer back with a dunk on the other end.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Here's Siakam. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Morris outside. Now George. And the jam by George.
Paul George, a swing player, and right there swinging on the rim.
And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
It's George on the wing. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line. It goes on Chris Boucher.
And George wants to compete for titles, especially considering that he's in the back half of his career.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Pass to Boucher. To the inside. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cheap with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Zubac. Pass to Leonard. It's good.
That's an athletic play coming from Kawhi, just pushing his way past the defender and getting to his shot.
Now here's Anunoby. Inside. The kick out to Van Vliet. Takes a three. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
A really good job by Reggie Jackson just finding the shooter and feeding him.
Kicks it out to Anunoby. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Anunoby's got 7.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game. And the Raptors with some changes.
Second team foul.
1:11 left to play in the first. Pass to Jackson. Now Leonard. There's the three. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Outside Barnes. It's rebounded by Zubac. The Clippers trail. Here's Leonard. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And Kawhi getting up that time, just owning all the airspace around the rim.
It's Barnes on the wing. Pass to Achua. From deep. The shot off that time. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Leonard. Over Achua. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
And this is where PG, at his height, because of his size, he's got that advantage to see over the defense and locate the open man.
The teardrop. No luck on that one. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Clippers ahead. They lead by 1. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Clippers?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
He's off on the first. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
At BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
To the paint. Here's Ben. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside Covington. George, right side. Achua with some nice D. Toronto trailing. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. To the middle. Here's Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Brent, you look at the Defensive Player of the Year award. Generally, the province of big men. Does that shortchange the great perimeter defenders?
I think so. I mean, we're seeing more and more with teams playing small, BA, the value of being switchable on the perimeter and taking on the best offensive player that tends to come from the wing position. That you got to put some more value in how wing defenders are out there and shutting down primary offensive players on the other team.
Now here's George. 5 points in the game. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, BA. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Well, I know this much about Robert Covington. We'll never find him short on effort. This is a high-energy guy on both ends of the floor.
Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. It's Powell on the wing. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Trent. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Anunoby. He's off on that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. George outside. Covington up top. Outside Wall. Pass to Powell. Clock at 6. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Well, Brent, any team loves to have a guy like Covington setting an example with his all-out play.
Yeah, B.A., you know how there are guys that bring along everybody with their offensive game? Covington does that with the defense. He's out there, he gives effort, he dives on the floor, he's going for loose balls, and all of a sudden the energy of the team is right behind Robert Covington's defense.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. There's a minute 54 left in the half. Oh, rejected by Boucher. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Here's Toronto with the ball. Trent outside. Back to Van Vliet. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And the basket by Boucher.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Now here's Wall. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Van Vliet. Covington grabs the board. The Clippers trail. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Here's Trent. Oh, Covington with a block.
You see why he gets blocks. Covington's length is always there.
Here's Leonard. The ball's knocked loose. Here's Wall. Goes back up. Zubac puts up a 3. And the Clippers miss again. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Siakam outside. "12 seconds left in the second. Back to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Van Vliet's got 6.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
We've got second half action for you. And if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. So it's the Clippers now. They trail by 6.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's George. Back to Jackson. It's George on the wing. Shoots over Anunoby. Here's Zubac. Just 5 on the clock. George's shot is good.
And nothing you can do right there as George is aggressive, getting to the inside and over the top of the defense.
Here's Anunoby. 12 points for him. Boom! He jams it straight down.
a savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Now here's Leonard. He's got 6. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Raptors. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Siakam outside. Pass to Trent. Here's Boucher. Shot from 12. It's rebounded by Zubac. George outside. Leonard with the ball. Back to George. The shot won't fall. And Toronto will come the other way. Trent on the wing. Siakam outside. It's stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. Back to George. Leonard outside. Pass to Zubac. Out to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. And here's George. The 3 is up. Not going to go that time.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career. It had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
George's shot is off. The Raptors with the lead. Anunoby with it. Jackson in his pocket. Oh, George with a steal. Pass to Zubac. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Boucher. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Boy, without question, OG Anunoby displaying all his skills today.
You gotta be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Here's Leonard. Off the inbound. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Leonard's got 8.
That's tenacious play in the paint from Kawhi. Just insisting on getting to that shot.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
.156 left in the third. Boucher outside. Back to Trent. Van Vliet outside. Stolen by Jackson. George with it. And it's Anunoby picking him up. Leonard for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
He has the touch to do some damage from 3-point distance.
Outside Anunoby. Into the lane. Oh, misses the dunk. The Clippers trail. Pass to Morris. It doesn't go for him. Oh, good D by Boucher. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Buries it from 3. He's got 9.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Back to Leonard. George outside. There's Jackson with the three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
It's George on the wing. From deep. Pass to Zubats. Back to Jackson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
They've done a great job of moving the ball tonight.
Yeah, B.A., keeping everybody involved keeps everyone engaged.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Banton. Now here's Young. Here's Barnes. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Raptors. They lead by 8. And time. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Here's Benton. Lets the three fly. Unable to get that one.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Morris can't hit. It's stolen by Leonard. Leonard on the wing. Launches a three. Barnes with the rebound. Here's Toronto with the ball. 8-point game. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to Flynn. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Morris. Now Los Angeles with it. Stolen by Young. Here's Benton. Leonard defending. Here's Achua. To the middle. Here's Benton. Kicks it out to Barnes. Here's Young. It's rebounded by Zubats. And the Clippers have possession. Trailing by 10. Pass to Morris. Back to George. Now Jackson. George outside. 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Outside Barnes. They set a pick. Here's Benton. Pass to Flynn. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And it's the Clippers on the break. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
You know, Reggie Jackson has had a few years in the NBA where he's averaged 6 or more assists, so he can make plays.
And here is Young. Outside Barnes. Takes the three. Nails it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 11.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself. Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. They're down by 13. 1:44 left in the fourth. And some changes here for the Raptors. .144 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Leonard. And that one's long. Here's Zubac. And the foul on Gary Trent. That'll be a second foul of the game. Raptors on D. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. He drops it from range.
Effortless from Paul George, knocking it down off the good pass.
Trent outside. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And a deep three from Leonard. Misses the three. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Pass to Van Vliet. Now here's Siakam. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Raptors.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for OG Anunoby.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
Pass to Leonard. And he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup.
What an athlete as Kawhi gets a step on the D, and they're helpless.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Boucher outside. Trent with it. The three. That one no good. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win.